at West, 77 to 43. The boys unfortunately fell 76 to 64. And so tonight Farragut hosts Heritage. The Mountaineers, the Lady Mountaineers, come in with a record of, I believe, 4-2 overall, 1-0 in the district. Friday night they won their district opener at home over Lenoir City, 64 to 33. Meanwhile, the Heritage boys fell at home to the Panthers of Lenoir City by 3, 52 to 49. And so the Heritage boys struggling, still looking for their first win of the young season, 0-5 overall, 0-1 in District 4 AAA action after that 3-point loss to Lenoir City Friday night. The Farragut boys are 1-3 on the season. Again, 0-1 after the 12-point setback at West on Friday. The Farragut girls are 4-0, and again 1-0 in the district, coming off 77-43 victory over West. It was a little closer than perhaps one would have anticipated in the first half of our girls contest Friday night. Farragut was up, 39 to 26, and then pulled away substantially in the second half, outscoring West 21 to 5 in the third quarter, and a 17 to 12 advantage in the fourth that accounted for that 34-point final spread, 77-43. Lady Admirals were led by Macy Barnes, who was on fire Friday night with 31 points, including 5 3-pointers. Ace Strickland joined us in the postgame, and she chipped in 21 points, 3 3-pointers for Ace on Friday night. The Lady Admirals overall hit 10 3-pointers. Also in double figures Friday night, Keely Rogers with 12. But the Lady Admirals did a good job sharing the basketball, turned up the intensity, especially on the defensive end in the second half, and won rather comfortably. Again, so did Heritage, and it looks like it's kind of the haves and have-nots this year. Maybe not quite as much balance as we're accustomed to on the girls' side of things in District 4. Just based upon the first night out, right? But 4 lopsided games Friday night in girls District 4 action. Again, Lady Admirals won 77 to 43 over West. These Lady Mountaineers of Heritage defeated Lenoir City 64 to 33. Bearden all over Hardin Valley Friday night, 69 to 28. And Maryville likewise in a blowout defeated William Blount on the road, 67 to 24. So 4 lopsided victories for Farragut, Maryville, Bearden, and Heritage. Meanwhile, on the boys' side of things, again, Farragut fell by 12, 76 to 64 at West. Maryville won at William Blount, 47 to 34. Also in boys' action Friday night, it was Lenoir City, as previously mentioned, edging Heritage 52 to 49. Hardin Valley and Bearden were postponed. I'm not sure which school had the COVID issues there. They were able to play a boys JV game, but not the varsity game. And so that will be made up, hopefully, at a later date between the Hawks and the Bulldogs. We're going to have senior night here this evening for Farragut, as just as we saw at football facilities around East Tennessee in the fall, basketball gyms also doing likewise in terms of going ahead and getting the senior nights in just in case. Never guaranteed anything in this era of COVID, even more so. So the Lady Admirals and Lady Mountaineers warming up down below. Last year when these teams met, it was Farragut on December 10th winning at Heritage 52 to 44. In the regular season rematch on January 21st, that game was played here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium. The Lady Admirals by a more comfortable 17-point margin, won 57 to 40. And then in the district consolation game, it was Farragut defeating Heritage 62 to 55. Last year, Heritage was 9-5 in District 4, finishing 4th. Farragut finished 3rd in the regular season, and again, that was also the way they finished up in the district tournament, with the Lady Admirals winning that consolation game by 7. So we should have the playing of the national anthem here in advance of our girls' contest. And with that coming up, we'll get a break and return with the starting lineups for tonight's District 4 AAA clash between Farragut and Heritage. Again, senior night festivities will take place between games. And quickly, while I'm thinking about it, I will also add, well, we'll go ahead and get that commercial break. And we'll return in 2 minutes as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
105.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
By Pilot Food Mart, there's a cookies, bread, VG's Bakery, handcrafted baked goods. Oh yeah.
Hey folks, you're Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. Ted just drove by and wants to know where we're going to put all this new Nissan inventory. And my answer was, we're going to put them in our customers' driveways. You've seen the tags that says Ted Russell Nissan traded my way, and it's true. Nobody can sell you the same new Nissan for less than Ted Russell Nissan. If you've never owned a Nissan, just ask somebody that drives one. The Titan owner with 300,000 miles. The soccer mom with a Pathfinder hauls all the kids. The little lady at the church that drives an Altima gets 39 miles per gallon. And they'll all say they love their Nissan. Ted Russell Nissan. Kingston Pike.
Eric Yard back with you here at Farragut's Lynn Sexton Gymnasium as we're just about set to get our girls game underway, and no introduction of the starting lineups, I guess, since no one's going over and shaking hands with the opposing bench. They're just foregoing that. Although we had introductions of the starting lineups at West on Friday night, but choosing not to do it here. And a little different starting five tonight for Coach Jason Mayfield, who's assisted by Andy Arndt, and of course Alex Monday, Madison Maples. Farragut going inside after winning the the jump to begin the game. Cannot score, but a little different look here with Macy Barnes. Well, here's first, let's see, Heritage going inside, missing close to the rim, and the rebound's taken away by Keely Rogers. So each team with a shot in close, unable to finish, as for Heritage, that last shot was Molly French. This will be Farragut's Macy Barnes from out top. The senior coming off a 31-point effort, launches a three, no good. Heritage quickly down court and spinning on the left block, kissing it off the glass. Good, that is Caitlin Berger. So Berger and French in the starting lineup for Heritage, as well as Alexis Patty. Also Holly Waters, and rounding out the starting five there, Rebecca Gardner for Coach Rick Howard. Barnes going to launch another three off the back of the rim. No good. French the rebound. Gives it up to Patty. Patty up the left side in front court for Heritage. Gets a return feed in the corner. Launches a three. She's a shooter, and she buries it. So Heritage with a basket by Berger inside, and Patty from the left corner leads early 5-0. Farragut, as started to say a moment ago, a little different starting five. Again, it's senior night. And so Gabby Duncan in the starting lineup is Strickland. Drives right side, lays it up and in. Ace Strickland gets Farragut on the board coming off a 21-point effort Friday night. But Sage Carball's in the starting lineup along with Strickland, Gabby Duncan, Macy Barnes, and Keely Rogers. Farragut's got just the 3 seniors, all of them in the starting lineup tonight, as this will be French from the free throw line, no good. Rebound kicks off to the right, where it's tracked down by Strickland. Strickland in front court for Farragut. Step back 3, and might have got a piece of it. She thought she got hacked on the arm, no call. And here comes French quickly in front court, bumps into Strickland, no foul call, gives it back for a 3 by Waters on the right side. It is offline. The ball deflects out of bounds across the way and will belong to Farragut. So the Lady Admirals 4-0, 1-0 in the district. Heritage 1-0 in the district as well. I believe they're 4-2 overall. But the Lady Admirals coached by Jason Mayfield, assisted by Andy Arndt, Alex Monday, and Madison Maples. And again, Heritage is coached by longtime head coach Rick Howard. He's assisted by Summer Russell, Carly Stash, and I believe also David Jones. Farragut misses a 3. There's Rogers left side, put back down low, no good. Third try, no good. Lady Admirals can't buy one right now in close. And we're going to have a foul call against the Lady Admirals as they continue to attack the glass. And Carball picks up the foul. So Sage Carball, 6-foot senior, in the starting lineup tonight, picks up the first foul of the ball game. And it'll be Heritage with a 5-2 lead. In front court with it, Berger, right baseline, takes a pass, puts up a 15-foot jumper that is no good. Rogers with the rebound. Head up, looking up court, finds Barnes on the right wing, pulls up right side of the paint. Good by Macy. Nicely done by the Lady Admirals in transition as Macy Barnes with her first basket of the night, and Farragut down 5-0 early. Back-to-back buckets from Barnes and Strickland to make it 5-4. Berger right side, guarded by Sage Carball. Moves to the elbow, that was a walk, no call. Gives it back to French on the right wing for a 3, no good. Rogers, weak side rebound. Keeley, long lead pass in front court to Barnes. Cross court pass right side to Carball. Now to Rogers, top of the key, makes a move, and they say travel. So that's going to be first turnover of the game. Ashlyn Sheridan into the lineup, as well as McCall Willis, as the seniors, Gabby Duncan and Sage Carball check out. So these are the starting 5 that you would normally anticipate for Coach Mayfield. McCall Willis and Ashlyn Sheridan joining Barnes and Rogers and Strickland. There's a cross-court pass that is stolen away by Rogers, drives into front court and scores the layup. So Rogers with the steal and the basket as Farragut capitalizes on Heritage's first turnover. French with the ball, surrounded by Lady Admirals, and they reach and they foul. McCall Willis called for the personal. Looked like Heritage was on the verge of a turnover, with the Lady Admirals surrounding the ball at the free throw line. But a foul called, the second against Farragut. Inbound feed off the baseline comes to Berger, who will launch a 3, no good. French the rebound. Gives off to Alexis Patty, whips it down low on the left block to Berger. She spins to the baseline, shot over Sheridan, no good. Rebounded yet again by Rogers. Long lead pass is going to be just a little bit too tall for Ace Strickland, off her fingertips and out of bounds. Farragut with its second turnover. Alexis Patty will get a breather as Carly LaSorsa, 5'8 junior, number 10 for Heritage, checks into the ball game. And Rebecca Gardner bringing the ball up, actually now gives it back to Howie Waters. Waters across the timeline. Here's a double team on Gardner, and she tries to throw a blind pass. It's wide of the mark, and Heritage scrambling after it knocks it out of bounds. Waters could not control it, tried to keep it from being a backcourt violation, but merely deflected it out of bounds. And so Farragut, coming with a trap in front court, forces turnover number 2 of the ball game out of Heritage. Rogers left side to Strickland. Strickland working off a screen by McCall Willis. Heritage reaches in, knocks the dribble away. Strickland grabs it back. Farragut swings the ball around right side to Rogers. Sheridan screens. They look for the pick and roll. Heritage does a good job switching defensively. Now Rogers into the lane with the left hand. Good. Keeley got a couple of baskets, and Farragut leads 8-5. 8-0 run for the Lady Admirals. Inside, Rogers just steals it away. And then reaching and fouling, trying to get the ball back, Molly French of Heritage. Her first foul, and the first on the Lady Mountaineers, as Farragut's Rogers with her second steal. Farragut with the quick hands, quick feet. Very disruptive after a bit of a slow start, but very disruptive here the last couple of minutes defensively. 3 minutes to play, opening quarter. Farragut leading 8-5 as Rogers drifts right, gives to Strickland, top of the key three. Too strong, but there is Barnes down low, surrounded by three Lady Mountaineers, and apparently stepped on the baseline under duress. Out of the ball game, Molly French into the lineup for Coach Rick Howard. Eliza Daniels, nearly a steal in rear court by the always hustling Keely Rogers. So Heritage with the ball, side rear court. Farragut pressing. Ball comes in to Waters, the junior. Lady Admirals retreating defensively. Let's see if they come with a trap in front court. Down low, good look, and laying it up and in is Daniels. She was fouled to boot. Good look by Rebecca Gardner from out high on the right side, rifled it down low, and the foul was committed by Ashlyn Sheridan, her first and the team third. At the line, shooting the and one is Eliza Daniels, and it rims out, no good. Farragut quickly in front court, leading 8-7. That basket stopping an 8-0 run for the Lady Admirals. Sheridan flashes down the lane. Strickland whips it to her in traffic, and the ball is deflected out of bounds over the baseline, touched last by Heritage. Keely Rogers to inbound. In it comes to Strickland. Right side, Strickland driving into the lane, pulls up and under move, may have taken an extra step or may have been fouled. Call it on Waters, her first, team second. 8-7, Farragut by one. Foul prior to any shot, and so Keely Rogers will inbound from the baseline left this time. Nobody coming open. In it comes to Barnes, double team, shovels it off to Rogers. Rogers into the paint, pulls up, and they call her for taking steps. Coach Mayfield says, well, so there was a forearm shove that helped her skate just a little bit. Third turnover for Farragut, matching Heritage's total. Back into the ball game, Alexis Patty, sharpshooter, replaces Hallie Waters. Patty takes the pass in front court, gives to LaSorsa. Now right side, French puts up a mid-range jumper, no good. Farragut crashing the weak side, backside, knocks the rebound out of bounds. Lady Mountaineers will have Patty inbounding from under her own basket. 2:03 to play, opening quarter. Farragut leading 8-7 here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium. Boys action will follow this evening as Sheridan reaching, knocked the ball loose for a split second, but the Lady Mountaineers grab it back, and then Sheridan is whistled for her second foul. That's the fourth team foul. Inbound feed off the baseline. Here's Heritage driving into the lane, faking the pass and then taking the shot, Rebecca Gardner. Nicely done by Gardner. She scores and gives Heritage a 1-point lead. Sheridan driving the left baseline, double team, needs some help. And they say she stepped on the baseline before getting the pass out top to Keely Rogers. So that'll be turnover number 4 for Farragut. Well, it's been sort of streaky. Heritage 5-0 to begin the game. Farragut goes on an 8-0 run, and now Heritage on a 4-0 run, and with the ball, Lady Mountaineers mishandle a pass. It's knocked loose. Farragut comes up with it. Keely Rogers allows the traffic to clear. Now looks down low. McCall Willis wide open, lays it up and in. Willis with her first basket. Good look from Keely. And it's 10-9. Lady Admirals by 1. Heritage in front court as Patty saves a ball that was thrown a little wide of the mark, gives it back to Rebecca Gardner, and Gardner again penetrates into the lane, throws it up with the left hand, and the high arcing shot is good. Back-to-back baskets for Gardner. Inside for Heritage, and the Lady Mountaineers seesaw back in front 11-10. Keely Rogers spinning, and then tried to get the ball to Willis, and it was deflected nicely by French, and Heritage comes away with the takeaway. Patty in front court for the Lady Mountaineers. Runner left side of the lane, left it short. Sheridan the rebound. She leads the break back the other way. Ashland coast to coast. Fouled. It's going to be foul number 3 on Heritage as Farragut eager to get into the ball game. Let's see, Eliza Daniels going to pick up the foul. So now Gabby Duncan allowed to enter the lineup for Keely Rogers. 39 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Everybody getting a little extra breather here ahead of the quarter break as Eliza Daniels, Rebecca Gardner check out for Heritage. I believe one other player checked out as well. Macy Barnes inbounding for Farragut off the baseline, comes into Strickland. Strickland driving on Waters down the right side of the paint, lost a handle on it, and the ball's picked up by Berger. Farragut with its 6th turnover of this opening quarter. Heritage in front court. Berger head fakes a 3, moves into the paint. Farragut nearly stole it away with Barnes helping defensively. Instead, back out on the perimeter, and now over to Patty, and Patty's 3-pointer is good. Patty with her 2nd 3, and Heritage leads 14-10. Macy Barnes, right side, spinning against Patty, called for taking steps. 7 turnovers for Farragut. 14-10, Heritage leading with 10.9 seconds to go in this first stanza as Patty gives it off, and bringing it in the front court will be LaSorsa into the corner to Berger. Heritage doesn't seem to realize that time's winding down. Now Patty gets a shot off, but it's going to be after the horn. It banked in, but they wave it off. And so the first quarter comes to a close with Heritage leading Farragut here at the Admirals Lynn Sexton Gymnasium by a score of 14-10. We'll get a 1-minute break and return to the second quarter action in our girls contest after this, as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
Hi folks, this is Rick Terry with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. I know you've heard my slogan. We make it special, we make it unique, we make it just for you, and we want to be your jeweler. Visit us at rickterryjewelry.com, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Read our Google reviews and see what real customers have to say. Our slogan isn't just our words. It's our way of doing business. It's our daily goal. Please come see us and see our beautiful jewelry. Downtown and Farragut, I'm Rick Terry, and we want to be your jeweler.
We're all paying attention to social distancing and cleanliness these days, and your nearby Pilot Food Mart has got you covered. Every Pilot has a sanitation station. You'll find masks and hand sanitizer to help keep you and your family safe. While you're there, get your Pilot My Rewards card. It's good for 3 cents a gallon off Pilot gas and in-store specials. Your neighborhood Pilot Food Mart. We're right on your way.
First possession of the second quarter to Heritage as the Lady Mountaineers leading 14-10. It'll be a 3-pointer put up by Waters on the right wing. No good, but Berger keeps it alive with a backside rebound. Inside feed goes to Waters, gives it over to French. Her drive to the basket looked like it was going to be uncontested, but the Lady Admirals come over and block it. Nice defensive play. So the Lady Admirals, with their first possession of the second quarter, as Macy Barnes with the ball out top, joined on the floor by Keely Rogers, Ashlyn Sheridan, McCall Willis, and Ace Strickland. And Rogers, guarded by Rebecca Gardner, gives it off down low to Sheridan. Good pass over the top of French, who a bit of a mismatch. Sheridan missed the shot. McCall Willis grabs the rebound, however, and is fouled on a follow attempt. Hallie Waters picks up her second. She's the first Lady Mountaineer with 2 fouls. Farragut's Ashlyn Sheridan on the floor with 2 fouls. So McCall, left-hander, to the line for Farragut's first free throw of the ball game. And it's no good. One more coming for the Farragut junior. Waters out of the ball game with those 2 fouls. Second toss by Willis is good. So McCall hits 1 of 2. She's got 3. Farragut trails by 3. Heritage in front court. Patty looked like she walked, no call, but her pass inside stolen away by Strickland. Outlet pass to Sheridan in transition, missed the shot. McCall Willis the rebound, tries to shovel it off to Rogers, and it's stolen away by Heritage. So the teams exchange turnovers in front court for the Lady Mountaineers. Gardner pulls up, shoots a 3, good. Rebecca Gardner with the first basket of the second quarter. And this will be Farragut back at the other end. Barnes launching a 3. No good. Willis another offensive rebound. Out to Barnes. Gives to Strickland in the corner. Working off the left side. Picks up her dribble. Now the ball's knocked away. She grabs it back, drives baseline, and scores. Ace Strickland with 4 points. As Farragut with a steal out top. That's Sheridan coming up with a loose basketball. Feeds Willis. Willis in front court. Gives to Strickland. Wide open look for three. In and out. Rebounded away by Heritage. Farragut reaching in, trying to tie up Alexis Patty, and instead picks up a foul. Macy Barnes with her first. And I think they've 15 team foul for Farragut. Heritage has 4 fouls. Ashlyn Sheridan's going to come out of the ball game. Sage Carbaugh into the lineup. McCall Willis also out. Gabby Duncan in. So those 3 seniors on senior night in the lineup. Gabby Duncan, Sage Carbaugh, Macy Barnes joining Keely Rogers and Avery Strickland. Heritage across the timeline. Rebecca Gardner takes a pass from Jay Coker. Coker, you're just a freshman in the lineup for Waters with those 2 fouls. She'll launch a 3, no good. Coker misfires on a 3, and then Berger reaches in and fouls Farragut's Keely Rogers. Caitlin Berger with her first foul, team 5th. So we're even in the foul department. Both teams have 1 player with 2. Farragut's Ashlyn Sheridan on the bench, as is the Lady Mountaineers' Hallie Waters. And again, 5 fouls for each team. Heritage leading 17-13 with 5.5 minutes to go in our first half. Farragut with the basketball as Rogers drifts right, guarded by Berger. Keeps the dribble alive, gives to Strickland out top. On her is Gardner. Strickland steps back, can't get the 3 off, hands it to Rogers on the perimeter. Now to Barnes. Barnes with Carbaugh setting a screen. Looks inside to Strickland. Whistle sounds as the entry pass is made. And they call Jay Coker for the foul. Her first, team 6th. So Farragut will be in the bonus the rest of the half. 5:08 to go in our second quarter. Rogers inbounding. From under her own basket, not much going on. Lobs it deep for Barnes. Tracks it down near midcourt. Comes back top of the key. Launches a 3 and hits. Macy Barnes with Farragut's first 3 of the ball game. Lady Admirals trail 17-16. Heritage goes inside to Berger, and Rogers got her on the arm as she goes up for the shot on the left block. So Keely picks up her first foul, and the team's 6th. Both teams now will be in the bonus the rest of the half. Berger, meanwhile, shooting 2. Berger open the ball game, first basket. This is her first free throw attempt, and it's good. It's Heritage's first make at the line. Had missed their previous attempt. Chance for an and 1 went by the boards for Eliza Daniels. Out of the ball game, Coker, the freshman. Water, let's see, maybe Lasorsa back in. Who's back in? Second toss is good. And now Berger will get a breather. Molly French back in. So Alexis Patty, Molly French, Rebecca Gardner, Eliza Daniels, and Lasorsa. Carly Lasorsa are the 5 on the floor for Coach Howard. Keely Rogers to Macy Barnes, left wing. Lady Admirals trailing 19-16. All sorts of players hitting the deck. Rogers stumbling. And hitting the deck was the Lady Mountaineers' Carly Lasorsa, and Lasorsa's going to pick up the foul. Her first, team 7, so Keely Rogers will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Rogers with 4 points. Farragut has shot 2 free throws. McCall Willis, those earlier tosses, she hit 1 of 2. Rogers puts the toss up and earns herself a bonus. 5 points for Keely here in the first half as Farragut trailing 19-17. Rogers, the Farragut junior. Second toss, no good. Strickland with the rebound and putback. Ace Strickland, those long arms and jumping ability, able to go up over the Heritage Lady Mountaineer And here's Rogers at the other end, swatting away a shot down low by Eliza Daniels. So Strickland scores off the missed free throw by Rogers. Rogers gets back on the other end, makes the block shot. Heritage inbounding. Lady Mountaineers with the ball out top, right side. Rebecca Gardner, guarded there by Farragut's Gabby Duncan. Into the lane for Heritage goes LaSorsa, left the runner short. And they're going to call a foul on Duncan. Not sure about that one, but Gabby picks up her first. And as a result, LaSorsa will shoot 1 and 1. Carly LaSorsa for Heritage, junior. With a free throw, no good. Pretty good shove in the back by the Lady Mountaineers' Eliza Daniels to get the rebound off the miss. Here's Gardner, right side three, good. So Heritage keeps it alive following a missed front end. And Gardner cans her second three. She's got 10. 22-19. Barnes tries to answer for Farragut. Quick three, no good from out top. Alexis Patty with the rebound for Heritage. Lady Mountaineers with the ball and a 3-point lead as Patty gives it off, and it's nearly lost by Daniels on the perimeter. Able to push it over to Gardner. Gardner goes back left side, guarded by Gabby Duncan, gives to Patty. Right side, LaSorsa driving on Sage Carbaugh, puts up a runner, no good, grabs her own miss. Second try, good, off the window. First shot looked a little out of control. Second with a tough angle, and LaSorsa gets it to go, kisses it off the glass, her first points, and Heritage leads 24-19. Strickland to Barnes at the free throw line, out top to Carbaugh. Couple of dribbles, gives it off to Strickland. Strickland trying to make a move on the Lady Mountaineers' Eliza Daniels. A little bit of contact. Daniels whistled for the foul. It'll be her second, and the team 8th. And at the line, as a result, will be Ace Strickland. Berger back into the ball game for Heritage. Spells Patty. LaSorsa comes out. Daniels comes out. Let's see. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Patty's coming out. So Heritage getting everything straightened away as to who the subs are. Meanwhile, Farragut has subbed Ashlyn Sheridan, McCall Willis back in, joining Barnes, Rogers, and at the free throw line, Strickland. Strickland with her first free throw attempt of the ball game. Good. Bonus toss coming for Ace, who has 7 points. She's Farragut's leading scorer. Here in the first half, Farragut trailing 24-20. Down 14-10 at the quarter break. Strickland, second toss, in and out. Berger, the rebound for Heritage. So let's see. Lady Mountaineers have got Jay Coger, the freshman, back into the ball game, joining Molly French and Rebecca Gardner. Berger, there's nearly a steal by Barnes, but Heritage grabs it back. French driving left side all the way to the basket and scores. Excuse me, that was Gardner. Gardner, not French. 24, not 23. Strickland in front court for Farragut, driving left side all the way to the basket, and is fouled as she puts up a tough shot, tough angle deep under the basket. Switched the ball to her right hand. Didn't get the shot to go, but got the foul. And I wish they would put that on the scoreboard here at Farragut, but they do not. So I'm not sure, missed who the foul was on. Here's Strickland with a free throw, up and good. 8 points for Ace. Now Heritage gets Daniels and French out of the lineup. Into the game for the first time, Haley Teaster, sophomore, in the post. Second free throw is up and good by Strickland, so she's got 9. She's hit 3 of her 4 free throws. Farragut pressing, down 4. Berger gets the ball on the sideline across the way in rear court, and Farragut reaches and fouls. They let them play early in the game. Not a lot of fouls called the first few minutes, but increasingly the game's being called tighter. Rogers picks up her second foul. Fortunately, for the most part, for these teams, the fouls have been pretty evenly distributed. Rogers her second. Here's a free throw, no good by Berger. Rebounded away by Farragut's Ashlyn Sheridan. Pass in front court to Rogers. Back to Sheridan. Moves to the free throw line. Gives to Rogers, top of the key. Down the right side of the lane she goes. A runner, no good. Weak side rebound attempt is deflected out of bounds and touched last by Heritage. Into the game for Farragut. Annalise Bishop, number 3, sophomore, will replace Rogers. So it's Barnes and Bishop, Strickland, McCall Willis, and Ashlyn Sheridan. On the floor for Farragut, trailing by 4. Barnes inbounding from under her own basket. Out top it comes to Ashlyn Sheridan. Guarded man-to-man by Teaster. Should be able to take her off the dribble. Pulls up right side of the paint. Shot no good. Patty with a rebound. Patty hounded by Bishop in front court. Gives off to Berger. Ball knocked away from Berger, and they say Bishop fouled to knock it loose. Foul on Bishop's her first team night. So now, after this 1-and-1 for Berger, both teams will be in the double bonus the rest of the half. 1:57 to go until halftime. And Berger with a free throw up and good. 5 points for Caitlin Berger. Lady Mountaineers senior. Back into the ball game for Heritage. Jay Coker spells Rebecca Gardner. So Patty and Coker. Berger at the free throw line. Teaster and LaSorsa, the 5 on the floor for Heritage. Free throws missed. Sheridan the rebound. Gives off to Macy Barnes. Barnes brings it across the timeline for the Lady Admirals. Left side pass to Bishop. Bishop being pressured out top. Works off a screen by Sheridan. Picks up her dribble over on the far wing. Right side. Now gives to Sheridan. Strickland. Strickland. Left side with a shot, no good from 16. Bishop, though, the long rebound. Farragut can reset. 1:23 to play in the half. Farragut trailing 27-22. Barnes down the right side of the paint. Hand checked and fouled. We'll see if it's a 1-and-1 or 2 shots. Well, actually, it's going to be 2 regardless because, again, it's double bonus. LaSorsa picks up her second, so she is the 3rd Lady Mountaineer to pick up a second foul. Hallie Waters, Carly LaSorsa, and Eliza Daniels. Farragut's got Keely Rogers with 2 fouls, as well as Ashlyn Sheridan. Free throw is up and good by Barnes. Her first free throw attempt of the night. She's got 6 points. Out of the game for Heritage, LaSorsa with those 2 fouls. Second toss, no good. So Barnes hits 1 of 2. Heritage with the rebound. Lady Mountaineers in front court. They go down low to Teaster. Teaster deep under the basket, has her shot blocked by Strickland. Loose ball picked up by Willis, given to Strickland. Avery Strickland across the timeline calls out the play, guarded by Rebecca Gardner. Gardner right in her hip pocket, staying with her nicely. Strickland works off Willis's screen, but picked up her dribble. Teaster there defensively, hands off to Barnes, gets a look for 3 from out top, good! Barnes with her second 3, and Heritage wants a timeout. 27-26. Farragut trailing by 1 with 43.7 seconds to play in the first half. I believe it's the first timeout used by either team. Coach Howard using a 30-second timeout. They had a lot of turnovers in the first quarter, and not as many, a drastic drop-off. In fact, here in the second quarter, unless I've overlooked 1 or 2, I have Farragut with just a single turnover in the second quarter, and the same is true of the Lady Mountaineers, after Farragut turned it over 7 times in the first quarter and Heritage 4. Lady Mountaineers led 14-10 at the end of 1. They were up 24-19 a couple of moments ago. Currently a 1-point lead, 27-26, and Heritage with the ball coming out of the timeout. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Patty in front court, drives, gives to Berger on the right wing. Now she moves into the paint, puts it up off the glass and scores. That's just a little too easy. Berger, unimpeded, scores on a drive off the right side. She's got 7, and Heritage leads by 3. Farragut in front court, Annalise Bishop. Out top to Strickland, drives the lane, runner with the right hand by Ace is good. Ace has got 11, and Farragut gets back to within 1. 15 seconds to play. first half. Across the timeline comes Rebecca Gardner for Heritage. Pulls up right side. Cross-court pass goes to Patty. Strickland's there defensively. Patty moves out top. Gives it off to LaSorsa. LaSorsa, three-pointer, right side. No good at the horn. And so it'll be a 1-point lead for Heritage at intermission. Lady Mountaineers leading Farragut here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium by a score of 29-28. So Farragut trimming 3 off the first quarter lead that was 4 at 14-10 for Heritage. It's 29-28 at intermission. We'll get a 2-minute break and return to take a look at the first half numbers from our girls contest. Again, Heritage up on Farragut 29-28 as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
105.3 WFIV.
The Admirals have hosted a District 4 opponent this season. It's the Heritage Mountaineers calling tonight. And at the Mountaineers own a 1-point lead over your Farragut Lady Admirals, 29-28. As Heritage led early 5-0. Farragut came back on an 8-0 run to go up 8-5. And it was 14-10. Heritage going back in front at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, it's the Lady Admirals with an 18-15 advantage, but Heritage leads again by 1 here at the break. 29-28, 8 first half turnovers for Farragut. 7 of those came in the opening quarter. Heritage with 5 turnovers in the first half, 4 of those in the first quarter. Looking at the individual scoring for the Lady Mountaineers, Carly LaSorsa, 0 of 1 from the line. She has 2 points. Eliza Daniels, 0 of 1 from the line. Daniels with 2 points. Rebecca Gardner, a pair of 3-pointers. She leads all scorers with 12 points. Caitlin Berger, 3 of 5 from the line. Berger with 7 first half points. And Alexis Patty with 6 points on 2 3-pointers. So Heritage shoots 3 of 7 from the foul line, 43%. And they've got 4 3-pointers, getting 2 apiece from Rebecca Gardner and Alexis Patty. For Farragut, Macy Barnes, 1 of 2 from the line, 2 3-pointers. Macy with 9 first half points. Ace Strickland, 3 of 4 from the line. Ace leading Farragut with 11 first half points. McCall Willis, 1 of 2 from the line. She has 3 points. Keely Rogers, 1 of 2 from the line. Rogers with 5 points. And so Farragut shoots 6 of 10 from the foul line, again compared to 3 of 7 for Heritage. And the Lady Admirals with the 2 3-pointers, both coming courtesy of Macy Barnes, while Heritage had 4 threes and 2 apiece from Gardner and Patty for the Lady Mountaineers. So nip and tuck game. Heritage leading Farragut 29-28 at intermission. We'll get another 2-minute break and return with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's Independent Voice, 1053 WFIV.
At your nearby Pilot Food Mart, there's a refreshing drink special waiting for you, and it's only 99 cents. Any size fountain drink, icy, or coffee is right inside, and just 99 cents every day. With your Pilot My Rewards card, get 3 cents off every gallon of gas. And find additional specials inside the store. Drink specials, gas savings, regular specials. Get your Pilot My Rewards card today. Pilot, we're right on your way.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season, and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Circumstances have forced us to change the way we do business, but nothing will change the pride and love we have for baking the finest baked goods. Go to vgsbakery.com to check out our curbside menu we offer Tuesday through Friday weekly. And our cake department is ready to create your beautiful and delicious special occasion cakes. Pastries, cookies, bread, and desserts, all made by
on Friday night, 77-43, far and away their toughest tussle thus far of the young season, as Farragut has won. The Lady Admirals have won 4 games, all of them by very lopsided margins. I think that matchup with West on Friday was about as competitive a game as Farragut has played. They led by 13 at halftime and pulled away big time in the third quarter, cruising to a 77-43 victory, improving to 4-0 overall and off to a 1-0 start in the district. But throughout much of the first half here tonight against these Lady Mountaineers, Farragut has been looking up on the scoreboard, and Heritage coming in off of a lopsided victory themselves over Lenoir City on Friday night. And as we mentioned at the outset of the broadcast, all of the girls' games Friday night were rather lopsided. Maryville winning going away over William Blount 67-24. Bearden cruising past Hardin Valley 69-28. Again, Heritage defeated Lenoir City 64-33, and Farragut with a big victory over West 77-43. In boys play, it was the Admirals coming up 12 points shy at West. Rebels attacking on some baskets there in the final seconds that made that look like a more decisive victory. It was anybody's game with a couple of minutes to go, but West won it 76-64. Maryville defeated William Blount in boys action Friday night 47-34. The Rebels with the victory at William Blount. It was Heritage falling at home to Lenoir City 52-49. So our boys game coming up a little bit later. Two teams that are really pretty desperate for a win. Heritage 0-4 on the season, and Farragut 1-3. Both teams falling in their district opener Friday night. The other District 4 boys game that was to be played Friday night postponed. Bearden and Hardin Valley. No makeup date yet announced. Tonight, in addition to our matchup here between Heritage and Farragut, it is Bearden calling on Maryville. Supposedly, William Blount is at Hardin Valley, and West visits Lenoir City. So as the night progresses, perhaps we'll have some scores from those other District 4 tilts to pass along. Last year, as far as the boys matchups between Farragut and Heritage, they split. The Mountaineers won on their home floor in December, 72-65. And then in the January rematch here at Farragut, the Admirals won going away, 70-49. So look forward to that boys game. Should be a good one coming up later. An opportunity, like I say, really for Coach Higgins' crew to get their first district win. Despite some struggles or difficulties Friday night in getting Isaiah Smith, the sharpshooter for the Admirals, some looks, he had only 2 points, and those were a couple of free throws at the outset of the game. Farragut offensively did all right. They had 4 players in double figures, just need to buckle down defensively. And so again, we'll have boys action coming up a little bit later in the evening, but first we've got a second half to go in a very competitive girls game, as the Lady Admirals will have the ball first as we get the third quarter started. Trailing Heritage 29-28. Keely Rogers, Ace Strickland, Macy Barnes, Sage Carbaugh, and Gabby Duncan. Same 5 that began the game, and here's a steal. Barnes' pass is deflected and stolen away by Patty, who drives into front court and scores for the Lady Mountaineers. And so a turnover right out of the gates. Farragut in front court. Strickland gives off to Keely Rogers. Turnover number 9 a moment ago for Farragut this evening. Patty now with 8 points as Heritage leads 31-28. Rogers driving into the lane, and she's going to be guilty of a double dribble. Lost a handle on it, trying to grab it back. Farragut with a turnover. So 2 turnovers on the first 2 possessions of the second half for the Lady Admirals. Heritage has Caitlin Berger, Alexis Patty, Molly French, Rebecca Gardner, and Hallie Waters. Those should be the same 5 that Coach Howard began the game with. Lady Mountaineers go inside, but quickly Berger gives it out to French. Now to Patty, top of the key for a 3 that's too strong. Long rebound, Strickland. Strickland driving on Patty into front court, misses the layup. Rogers with the rebound, crashes to the floor, and is called for walking. Heritage in front court. Waters picks up her dribble. Strickland right there on her. Now Strickland will take Patty on a switch as Patty comes out, gets the pass, rifles it down low for Berger, and Farragut's Sage Carbaugh slides in front, deflects that pass out of bounds. Looked like maybe Patty had threaded a needle down low to Berger, but nicely done by the senior Carbaugh, deflecting it away. And so Waters now from under her own basket into Berger at the free throw line. 15-foot jumper, no good. Short, rebounded away by Strickland. Outlet pass to Barnes. Barnes driving on Berger in front court, scores. Farragut gets out in transition as Barnes with 11 points, she and Strickland leading the Lady Admirals in scoring. And Farragut trailing by 1. Gardner to Berger, top of the key, guarded there by Carbaugh. Now to Patty, 1 dribble, picks it up. Gives right side to Gardner. Duncan is on her. Gardner into the lane, throws it up kind of blindly with the left hand. No good, but Berger comes in, saves it for Heritage. Now around the perimeter, right to left to find Waters for a 3. No good. Farragut had the rebound. It's knocked away, however, and Heritage now will get the ball to Patty. And Patty scores on a driving layup. French with the assist, and Patty with 10 points. Farragut in front court. Little step around move, right side of the paint by Ace Strickland. Good. Strickland's got 13, her first basket of the second half. And Farragut once more, down 1. Rebecca Gardner on Duncan. Moves down the left side of the lane, picks up her dribble, throws it out of bounds. Farragut with a double team, and Gardner trying to pass it short distance away out on the wing, wide of the mark, and the Lady Mountaineers with their first turnover of the second half, 6th of the game. Duncan takes a pass from Rogers, left side, drifts to the top, or out high, gives off to Carbaugh. Carbaugh in turn to Rogers, right hash. Rogers works off Carbaugh's screen. Heritage switches defensively. Duncan right side, now around the perimeter to Carbaugh out top, in turn to Strickland. Strickland hands it off to Barnes. Barnes to Carball. Carball back to Rogers. Three-pointer short. Rebounded away by Patty. Patty up the left side in front court. Picked up by Farragut's Macy Barnes. Gives to Gardner. Farragut went for the steal. Nearly got it. Berger grabs it back. Gives to Patty. Drives left baseline with the right hand. Tough shot. Good. Floater by Patty. She's got 12. 6 in the quarter. 35-32. Heritage by 3. 4:27 to play third. Here at Farragut High School is Strickland, guarded by Waters, drives off the left side, spins to the baseline, shot up no good, but a foul. And Waters will become the first player on either team to pick up a third foul. LaSorsa and Daniels, two other Lady Mountaineers with 2 to begin the second half. And for Farragut, Keely Rogers and Ashlyn Sheridan, 2 fouls apiece. But again, Waters, first player to pick up a third. She's going to check out of the game between free throws as Strickland buries the first one. 14 for Ace. Gabby Duncan, Sage Carball out of the lineup as Farragut's Ashlyn Sheridan and McCall Willis on the floor for the first time here in the second half. Strickland's second toss, like the first, good. So again, Heritage by 1, 35-34. Pass comes in front court from Patty to Gardner, picked up by Farragut's Keely Rogers. Out high with the ball, LaSorsa drives into the lane, bounces it off to Gardner. Looked like she carried the basketball. No call. McCall Willis wrestles it away from her, and they call a held ball. Really looked like Gardner got her hand underneath the dribble. Palmed it. No call, though, and Heritage will keep it on the alternate possession. Patty takes an inbound feed. Pass was deflected. Saved, however, by French, and she barrels into the lane, and Strickland hits the deck, and they call a blocking foul on Ace. First foul of the ball game on Farragut Jr., Avery Strickland. And it will result in a couple of free throws for Molly French. Chance for the junior to get in the scoring column, and she does. First free throw rattles home. 2-point lead for Heritage, 36-34. Midway through our third quarter. Second free throw, no good. Ashlyn Sheridan the rebound for Farragut. Sheridan gives it off to Keely. Keely in front court, quickly inside to McCall, and McCall squares up and hits the soft little jumper. McCall's got 5. Good look by Rogers. Just a soft spot in that Heritage defense right in the middle in front of the basket. And now Heritage with an unforced turnover. Gardner wide of the mark trying to get a pass to Patty on the left wing. So turnover number 6. And Farragut's going to have Allie Hines, 5'3" junior, check into the ball game. Hines, number 2, seeing her first action of the night. Macy Barnes drifts left, gives to Strickland. Barnes gets it back, left corner from 17 feet. Good. Macy Barnes with 13. And Farragut leads 38-36. Gardner to Berger. Nice look down low. Good ball movement as Patty lays it up and in. Driving the right baseline. Berger drops it down low to her. And Patty's now got 8 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Farragut getting the ball in the right corner to Hines. And as she goes to make a move, a whistle sounds. And a foul is called on Rebecca Gardner. Her first, team second. Farragut inbounding from the corner. Barnes into Strickland. Strickland charge. Ace called for the charge. Player control foul. Turnover number 12 for the Lady Admirals. 4th in the quarter. We're knotted at 38. 2:48 to play in the third. Right side. LaSorsa driving, jumper, no good. McCall Willis, the rebound, and the foul is called. Foul is called on LaSorsa. It'll be her third. Heritage, Eliza Daniels into the ballgame for Alexis Patty. Out of the ballgame also Carly LaSorsa with 3 fouls. She'll be replaced by Jay Coker, the freshman. 38 all. Farragut with the basketball. Strickland dribbles around Berger into front court, gives to Sheridan in the left corner. Out of Barnes, and Barnes is bumped and fouled across the way in front of the far sideline by Berger. Be her second, team fourth. Farragut in a tie game, 2.5 minutes to play third quarter. Strickland runs into her own teammate Barnes, comes back left, inside to Willis, mishandles the pass, is able to save it though to Allie Hines, and Hines then is going to be bumped and fouled by Daniels. It'll be her third. So now that's 3 Lady Mountaineers with 3 fouls apiece. Hallie Waters, Carly LaSorsa, and Eliza Daniels. Macy Barnes inbounding from the baseline right. Out top it comes to Strickland, hands it off to Barnes. Barnes working on French, another whistle. And Barnes should have maybe a couple of free throws, we'll see. No, they're going to say before a shot attempt. French picks up her second foul, team 6th. So Farragut's in the bonus the rest of the game. 2:12 to play in the third quarter. Inbound feed comes to Strickland. Strickland moves into the lane, gives off to Barnes. Quick jumper in the paint for Macy is good. Macy Barnes with 15, 6 in the quarter. And Farragut again with a 2-point lead at 40-38. Gardner out top, moves into the paint for Heritage, gives to French in the left corner, dribbles it out high and gives off to Coker. Coker guarded by Barnes. Berger screens for her. Pass goes over to Daniels. Daniels, baseline jumper, pull-up jumper, no good. McCall Willis with the rebound. Willis done a nice job on the glass when she's been in the game tonight. Off to Strickland. Strickland in front court, picked up by French. Out between the circles to Barnes, who's guarded there by Berger. Both teams, I believe, have been exclusively man-to-man. Strickland, right side, driving, and double-teamed, and a held ball, a jump ball. As Eliza Daniels, nice job reaching in and tying up Strickland. Heritage subbing as French and Coker come out of the game. Farragut inbounding off the baseline as Rogers is returned to the game. Gets a return feed from Strickland. Jumper right side short by Keeley. Heritage with a rebound. Lady Mountaineers in front court. Cross court pass comes to Patty. Left side 3 wide open. No good. Rebound good though. Heritage on the glass with Haley Teester. And Teester has her first basket of the game. It ties the game at 40. Farragut in front court. Strickland right wing. They double team her. Off to Barnes. Here comes the double on her. Steps through it. Jumper from the right elbow. Good by Macy. Macy's got 17. 8 in the quarter. Farragut again with a 2-point lead. 42-40 our score with 35 seconds to play in the third quarter. Gardner will be guarded man-to-man by Keeley Rogers. And the ball's knocked loose. It's picked up by Strickland. Strickland ahead of the pack for a layup. Good. Strickland's got 17 as Farragut capitalizes on Heritage's third turnover of the third quarter. 17 seconds to go in the third as Heritage brings the ball back in its front court. Rogers is there on Gardner. Rebecca Gardner dribbles left for Heritage. Bounce pass on the baseline to Patty. Patty's runner, no good. Strickland tips it out, tracks it down. Bumped and fouled with 2.2 seconds to play. Not a good foul for Heritage's Eliza Daniels, because that's going to send Farragut to the line at the other end. Daniels protests, doesn't see much in the way of a foul there, but it's been called pretty close to the vest since the early going by this officiating crew. And Strickland will shoot 1 and 1. Toss good by the Farragut junior. 18 points for Ace. 7 in the quarter, and Farragut leads 45-40. Bonus toss. Good. Strickland hits both ends of a 1 and 1. Patty across the timeline, or actually at the timeline, launches at the horn. No good. And the third quarter comes to a close with Farragut up by 6. 46-40 over the visiting Heritage Lady Mountaineers as Farragut with an 18-11 third quarter advantage They go from being down 1 to begin the second half to being up 6 heading to the fourth quarter. We're back in 1 minute with that fourth quarter as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's Independent Voice 105.3 WFIV.
105.3 WFIV. Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
Hi folks, this is Rick Terry with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. I know you've heard my slogan. We make it special, we make it unique, and we make it just for you, and we want to be your jeweler. Visit us at rickterryjewelry.com, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Read our Google reviews and see what real customers have to say. Our slogan isn't just our words. It's our way of doing business. It's our daily goal. Please come see us and see our beautiful jewelry. Downtown and Farragut, I'm Rick Terry, and we want to be your jeweler.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. Throw on the J-Frame. Is that a 2021 brand new redesigned Nissan Rogue? Yes, it is. Whoa, they just improved the #1 selling sport utility in the world? And we've got them in stock at already Ted Russell Nissan's low sale price. Plus, remember, you can bring that sled to Ted. Is your old car bent, broke, scratched, dented, peeling, squealing, smoking, stinking, shaking, pinging, poking, rocking, knocking, rattling, slipping, dripping, sagging, dragging, or wobbling? Even wrecked with a bad Carfax. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 for the old sled you can drive on our lot. Only Kingston Pike.
Berger for Heritage on the first possession of the fourth quarter, working through the paint, puts up the shot, scores, and is fouled, as I think the foul is on McCall Willis. And so a chance at a three-point play on the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Berger with her first basket of the second half, and the and one is good. So Berger completes a three-point play, and Heritage cuts Farragut's lead in half, 46-43. Strickland, left corner, three-pointer, good. Strickland with Farragut's first possession of the fourth quarter drains a three. It's her first three of the night, Farragut's third. And the Lady Admirals again lead by 6. Down the lane goes Berger after getting the pass at the free throw line from Waters, and Berger asserting herself here in the fourth quarter, scores again. Farragut down low to Sheridan, right block, back out on the perimeter, Barnes, runner as she approaches the lane, good with a right hand by Macy. Coach Mayfield going to ask for a timeout, a 30-second timeout being used as Barnes scores on a runner. She's got 19, Strickland's got 22, and I tell you, it was really the Barnes and Strickland show there in the third quarter as Farragut goes from being down 29-28 to begin the second half to leading 46-40, and it was Barnes scoring 8 in the quarter while Strickland also scored 8. The only other basket, McCall Willis. So those two players, 16 of Farragut's 18 in the third, as the Lady Admirals outscored Heritage 18-11, and off to a crisp start offensively really for both teams here in the fourth. Berger scoring in the paint twice, being fouled once and converting the free throw, completing the three-point play. Meanwhile, Farragut scoring with a basket by Barnes a moment ago, and prior to that, a three by Ace Strickland. Ball thrown inside, Farragut steals it away. Strickland with the steal for the Lady Admirals, leads the break, gives it off to Rogers, who gives it back to Strickland, missed on a reverse, but there's Ashlyn Sheridan cleaning it up, and she's fouled. Sheridan scores on a stick back, and a chance at a three-point play as Molly French picks up her third foul. Coach Howard wants a timeout as Ashlyn Sheridan scores her first basket of the night, and following the timeout will be at the free throw line looking to complete a three-point play as Farragut enjoying its biggest cushion, 53-45 with 6:44 to play. It's a full timeout being used by the Lady Mountaineers, so we'll get a 30-second break and return with a free throw on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
Get fiber fast internet from TDS with speeds up to 1 gig. No contract, no bundle required. Enjoy speedy downloads, smooth streaming, and the reliability of a fiber connection. Using lots of devices? Does your home double as an office or classroom? Add TDS Wi-Fi Plus to blanket every room with a strong signal. Visit tdstelecom.com/fast to order now and lock in a low price for 2 years. Speeds offered only in fiber areas, subject to availability. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed. See website for details.
Free throw coming out of the timeout by Ashlyn Sheridan. Rims out, no good. Berger with the rebound for the Lady Mountaineers. Farragut leading 53-45 with 6:35 to play. Berger driving on McCall Willis. Made her take that shot from farther out than she would have liked. Missed it, but Heritage keeps it alive with Gardner. Gives to Berger. Berger in turn to Waters. Her jumper from the left side of the paint is no good, and Farragut rebounds it away. Keely Rogers in front court all the way to the basket. Fouled. Couple of free throws coming for Keely. So oftentimes she's going to look to distribute the ball, and it seemed like Heritage was super aware of that and really didn't stop the dribble until Rogers was deep under the basket. And I think Daniels just fouled out of the ball game. Eliza Daniels, 5'7" junior for the Lady Mountaineers, has fouled out of the game with 6:14 to play. At the line for Farragut, Rogers. Toss, good. Keely is now 2 of 3 from the line tonight. Second one coming for the Lady Admiral Junior. 6 points for Keely. This one, no good, and that should be Farragut's basketball as the ball deflected around, and Patty on the baseline tried to save it in, but then the ball caromed right back and hit off of her as she was standing out of bounds. And so Farragut with it, inbound to Barnes, tries a reverse layup, no good, but McCall Willis keeps it alive, feeds Strickland. Strickland into the lane, spins, and scores. Strickland's got 24. Willis kept it alive, and Strickland converts as Farragut leads by 11, 56-45. And Coach Howard is going to use another timeout. Heritage getting the ball across the timeline despite the Farragut press, but not in the manner that Coach Howard wanted to see. And so he uses a 30-second timeout with 5:52 to play in our ball game. And nice second half performance from the Lady Admirals. 18-11. They outscored Heritage in the third. And here in the fourth, thus far, 2 minutes, 8 seconds in, Farragut has outscored Heritage 10-5. Boys action will follow. Should be a good one. Both teams really needing a win. Farragut going zone, perhaps? Maybe they're just playing off. I looked down there for a moment. It almost looked like a 2-3, but... And now we got a foul called on Ace Strickland, and a sarcastic cheer goes up from the Heritage side as the foul disparity here in the second half. Heritage with 9 team fouls. Farragut just picked up its fourth. 5:34 to play. So Lady Admirals are in the double bonus the rest of the game, leading by 11. Berger driving again on Willis again. She makes it tough, and again the shot is missed. Ashlyn Sheridan with a rebound. Off to Strickland. Willis has played well defensively. Here's Strickland. Beeline to the basket. Foul. Strickland just explodes to the bucket. And Heritage reaches and fouls with Alexis Patty. Couple of free throws coming for Ace Strickland, who has almost been perfect at the line tonight. 7 of 8, 24 points to lead all scores. 13 of those 24 here in the second half. Strickland with a free throw, nothing but net. So Ace with 25, coming off a 21-point effort Friday night against West. Gunning for 26, and she's got it. Farragut pressing. Rogers knocks the ball away in rear court, but Heritage comes up with it, deflects it ahead to Berger. Berger will feed French, and French driving to the basket, fouled. A couple of free throws coming for Heritage as Strickland picks up another foul. It'll be her fourth. At the line, French for Heritage. She's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Her only point. Tosses up and good. Rebecca Gardner checks out of the game between free throws, returning to the lineup for Coach Howard, number 10, Carly Lasorsa. Second free throw, short. Rebound, though, by Waters, and she's fouled on a shot attempt. The shot was missed, but 2 free throws coming for Hallie Waters. I think they got McCall Willis for the foul. It'd be her third, team 6th. At the line, Waters, free throw, good. That's her first point of the night. So now the Lady Mountaineers are in the bonus the remaining 5 minutes, 7 seconds of this contest. Again, Farragut is in the double bonus. Lady Admirals leading by 11. Berger with a rebound off the miss and scores and is fouled on the putback. So Heritage twice rebounded missed free throws to extend the possession and got fouled to boot yet again. This time, a chance at a 3-point play as Sheridan picks up the foul. Berger scores on the stick back and now goes to the line looking for point number 15 on the night. Toss, no good. McCall Willis a rebound, and she'll walk to the other end to shoot 2 as Heritage is over the back with Lasorsa. That'll be her fourth. Gardner goes to the scorer's table for Heritage. I would anticipate she'll be replacing Lasorsa with those 4 fouls. So it's double bonus for McCall Willis. McCall 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Free throw, no good. 5:02 to play. Farragut leading by 9. Second toss, good. Got the roll. So Willis hits 1 of 2. 6 points for the Farragut junior. And the Lady Admirals lead by 10. Heritage in front court. Waters in the left corner. Launches a 3. No. Sheridan the rebound. Tied up. Alternate possession to Farragut. Here comes Heritage with a trap on Rogers in rear court, and she quickly uses a timeout. Gabby Duncan has checked into the ball game. And so Farragut using the timeout. It is a 30-second timeout with 4:50 to play. Farragut leading by 10, 59-49. It was Heritage leading by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 14-10. Farragut cut it to a 1-point deficit at halftime. Heritage up 29-28. Lady Admirals surge in front in the third quarter, leading 46-40 heading to the fourth. And it's now a 10-point lead. I believe the biggest cushion Farragut's had is 11. So teams returning to the floor: Macy Barnes, Ashlyn Sheridan, Keely Rogers, McCall Willis, and Gabby Duncan. For Coach Jason Mayfield and for Coach Howard, you got Alexis Patty, Hallie Waters, Caitlin Berger, Rebecca Gardner, and Molly French. Ball comes in, Farragut gets it to Sheridan, and Sheridan's fouled, and Coach Howard is not happy with his full court press. I believe Patty picked up the foul. Sheridan will shoot the double bonus. Ashlyn, 2 points on the night, 0 of 1 from the line. Free throw, no good. One more coming for the Farragut junior. Toss, short, no good. Missed them both. Berger the rebound for Heritage. Gives to Gardner. Gardner up the right side in front court for the Lady Mountaineers, picked up by Keely Rogers. Gardner spinning into the lane, picks up her dribble left side, gives off to Patty, drives to the baseline, floater with the right hand, good by Alexis Patty. She's got 16, 10 in the second half. Farragut quickly in front court, Gabby Duncan gives to Barnes, Barnes into the paint with the right hand, short jumper, good by Macy. 21 for senior Macy Barnes on what is senior night. 61-51. Farragut by 10. Driving, Waters off the right side all the way to the basket. Scoops with the right hand. Waters with her first field goal. And it's an 8-point lead for Farragut midway through the fourth quarter. Barnes doubled in front court, down low, finds McCall Willis with the left hand, lays it up and in. Good look by Macy Barnes. And McCall Willis, the beneficiary, she's got 8. And Coach Howard going to use a 30, it's going to have to be a full timeout. That's all Heritage has left. It's going to be a full timeout with 3:47 to play. And the Lady Admirals leading Heritage 63-53 after a basket by McCall Willis on a good look from out top by Macy Barnes with a double team coming at her. Timeout on the floor. We'll get a 30-second break here ourselves and return with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIB.
Hi, this is Dave from BG's Bakery. Circumstances have forced us to change the way we do business, but nothing will change the pride and love we have for baking the finest baked goods. Go to bgsbakery.com to check out our curbside menu we offer Tuesday through Friday weekly. And our cake department is ready to create your beautiful and delicious special occasion cake. Pastries, cookies, bread, and desserts, all made by hands that care. BG's Bakery, handcrafted baked goods. Oh yeah.
So coming out of the timeout, Heritage with the basketball as Farragut leads 63-53 with 3:45 to play in our girls contest. And Sheridan is going to be called for a foul in rear court. It'll be her 4th. Coach Mayfield, his turn to be upset with a defensive lapse or poor judgment out of the press. And so this will be Heritage shooting a free throw in a 1-and-1 situation, and Waters' free throw rims out, no good. Sheridan with a rebound, brings it to midcourt, lobs it into front court to Barnes, into the corner to Bishop. Bishop bumped and stepped on the baseline. Bishop steps on the baseline, and Farragut turns it over, I believe, for the first time here in the fourth. 3:33 to play. Heritage gets the ball back, trailing by 10, 63-53. Gardner to Patty out top. Patty into the lane, goes behind her back, down the right side of the lane with a runner, no good. Put back by French, no good. Rebounded away by Farragut. Sheridan, given to Rogers, ahead to Willis. Willis with the left hand, scores. Heritage didn't get back. McCall Willis running the floors, rewarded by Rogers. And Willis now with 10 as Farragut leads by 12. Inside, stolen away by Sheridan. They were looking for the cutter, and Sheridan made the steal and then was crashed into, hit the deck hard. And let's see if Ashland's going to be able to stay in the game because she would have free throws at the other end. And Ashland in some discomfort as Farragut, as the trainer out to look at junior Ashland Sheridan, who again had just come up with the steal off of, I believe, the Lady Mountaineers' 10th turnover of the night. And I believe they're going to have somebody else shooting free throws at the other end. Both teams are in the bonus. Farragut's in the double bonus. So Strickland will be able to check into the game. Sheridan up. Left shoulder. Left shoulder injury for Ashland as she tries to shake it off. But she comes out of the game. And Farragut's Ace Strickland has entered the lineup. And so Farragut fortunate to have Strickland on the bench. You check her in. She's been almost automatic at the line tonight. only one miss in, 10? Yeah, 10 free throws tonight. She's 9 of 10. So Strickland will shoot the double bonus for the injured Ashlyn Sheridan. First one is up and good. 27 for Ace. 66-53, Farragut pulling away with 3:04 to play. Second toss, it's good as well. 28 for Ace Strickland. She leads all scores. Macy Barnes got 21. Leading scorer for Heritage is Alexis Patty with 16. Gardner for Heritage. Her team down 67-53 into the lane with a left-handed runner. No good. Waters goes and gets the rebound for the Lady Mountaineers. And a foul is called on Farragut's McCall Willis. It'll be her fourth. 3 Lady Admirals with 4 fouls. Ace Strickland, McCall Willis, and Ashlyn Sheridan. Continue to work on that left elbow, or shoulder rather, for Sheridan down on the Lady Admiral bench. Free throw missed. Farragut with a rebound. French, I believe, missed that free throw. Now Farragut throws it away. Here's Patty with a layup, no good, but Heritage is there to clean it up with French scoring. As Farragut with the turnover, it's 14th of the night. Lady Admirals in front court, down low. Strickland finds a wide open McCall Willis, lays it up and in. Willis has got 12, and Heritage extending, pressuring, but unable to account for everyone. And Willis a couple of times has been wide open under the basket, and Farragut's done a good job, head up, being able to find her. So McCall's got 12. And there's McCall with a steal. Willis just wrestles it away at the free throw line, ahead to Rogers. Rogers has the dribble knocked away from her and off of her leg. Patty reached in and deflected the dribble off of Rogers out of bounds. 2 minutes to play. Farragut leading by 14, 69-55, as the Lady Admirals have overcome a 1-point halftime deficit to build this 14-point lead. French out of the game. Heritage has Gardner bringing it up. Berger, Patty, Waters, and LaSorsa on the floor for the Lady Mountaineers. Farragut counters with Macy Barnes. Sage Carball, ball is knocked loose, and they say Barnes pushed and fouled Patty. Farragut's got McCall Willis, Sage Carball, Ace Strickland, Kaylee Rogers, Macy Barnes. Barnes is assessed this foul, her second, and both teams are in the double bonus. 1:45 to play. Alexis Patty will shoot her first free throws of the night. Mentioned a moment ago, she's the Lady Mountaineers' leading scorer with 16. Caitlin Berger has 14. Toss is up and good by senior Alexis Patty. Second toss, good as well. 18 for her, and it's a 12-point lead for Farragut. Quickly in front court, Strickland rifles it down low to Willis, tried to make the extra pass, and it's stolen away. Heritage back the other way, deep under the basket. Waters too deep to shoot, gives it back to LaSorsa on the right baseline for a shot that's no good, and Farragut came crashing over the back on the rebound attempt. Sage Carball, her second. And at the line, Caitlin Berger will shoot 2. 14 points tonight for Berger. Quick glance at the free throws. Look like she's about 50% tonight. Hits this one. 15 for Berger. Five of 8 now 6 of 10. Hits them both on this trip. 16 points for Caitlin Berger. Farragut leads by 10 with 1:25 to play. Heritage pressing. Long pass comes in front court from Barnes to Strickland. Strickland on the left wing, guarded by Patty. Drives into the lane, spins to the baseline. Shot no good. Willis, a putback, good. McCall Willis, 14 points, 9 in this fourth quarter, and Farragut leads by 12. In front court, LaSorsa launches a 3 for Heritage, short. Rogers grabs the long rebound, runs into a teammate. Ball is lost out of bounds and will belong to Heritage. Heritage gets the basketball as again Farragut with two players colliding. And there's Rogers reaching in as Patty tried to inbound to a cutter. Got the ball, kind of threaded the needle with that pass, but Rogers reached in and quickly tied up the Lady Mountaineers. And so Heritage will keep it on the alternate possession as Waters inbounds from under the basket, comes into Berger, cutting to the basket. So Berger, knifing through the lane, takes the pass and is bumped and fouled on a shot attempt, and a couple of free throws upcoming. Willis is fouled out of the ballgame. McCall, fine ball game for the Lady Admiral Junior. She leaves with 59 seconds to play, having scored 14 points, 9 here in the fourth. Toss is up and good by Berger. Gonna have a lot of free throws to add up at the end of this one. Berger trying to make it a 10-point game, cannot. Rebound Strickland. And she is fouled. I believe that's going to be LaSorsa fouling out of the game. So LaSorsa fouls out of the ball game with 57 seconds to play, right? LaSorsa leaves with 2 points. Into the lineup for Heritage, Molly French. 71-60, Farragut leading by 11 with 57 seconds to play. Strickland to the line, looking to add to her game-high total of 28 points, and she does. 29 now for Strickland, and I believe that's 12 of 13, 13 of 14, I believe now from the foul line. 30 points for Strickland as she cans both free throws. 13-point lead for Farragut. 73-60 with 57.1 seconds remaining, and a full timeout being used, I believe, by the Lady Admirals here. We'll get a 30-second break and return with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
Hi folks, this is Rick Terry with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. I know you've heard my slogan. We make it special, we make it unique, and we make it just for you, and we want to be your jeweler. Visit us at rickterryjewelry.com, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Read our Google reviews and see what real customers have to say. Our slogan isn't just our words. It's our way of doing business. It's our daily goal. Please come see us and see our beautiful jewelry. Downtown and Farragut, I'm Rick Terry, and we want to be your jeweler.
13-point lead for Farragut coming out of the timeout. We're under 1 minute to play in this District 4 tilt as the Lady Admirals on their way to 2-0 in the district. Here's Patty for Heritage driving the left baseline. Floater rims out. Farragut gets the deflected rebound. Strickland's going to be bumped in rear court by Lauren Berger. And so this one well in hand as Berger with her third foul. Both teams in the double bonus, so Strickland goes back to shoot a couple more. Again, I believe she's 13 of 14 on the night. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 attempts and another make. 31 points for Strickland, the junior. Barnes had 31 in the win over West Friday night, and Strickland now does her one better with point number 32. Sage Carbaugh out of the ball game. Senior gets a nice hand, a hug from Coach Mayfield, Coach Arndt, Coach Maples, Coach Monday. (75-60), Farragut by 15. As Waters for Heritage driving right side, and another whistle. Another foul. This one will be on senior Gabby Duncan. Hallie Waters, 1 of 3 from the foul line tonight. 3 points. First of 2 tosses on this trip. No good. Into the ball game for Farragut. Allie Hines will replace senior Macy Barnes. So Coach Mayfield taking out his seniors one at a time.
to get the recognition they are due on senior night. One senior remains on the floor. That would be Gabby Duncan. As Waters with the second toss, good. She hits 1 of 2. She's got 4 points. It's a 14-point lead for Farragut. 28 seconds to play. As Rogers across the timeline. See if they try to just hold it. Use a timeout to maybe get Duncan out of the game, or did they try to get Duncan a shot, or are they just going to dribble the seconds away? Heritage not pressuring the ball, and Keeley will hold it. And we're down under 5, 3, 2, and Farragut will move to 2-0 in the district, 5-0 overall as the Lady Admirals win 75-61. A big second half performance by the Lady Admirals after trailing much of the first half. Whittled it down to a 1-point deficit at intermission. Heritage leading 29-28, but Farragut starting to turn things around in quarter number 3. Outscored Heritage 18-11, and then in the fourth quarter, Farragut with 29 to the Lady Mountaineers 21, and a 14. It all adds up to a 14-point victory for Farragut, 75-61, as the Lady Admirals improved to 5-0 overall, 2-0 in the district. Heritage dropping to, I believe, now 4-3 on the season. I know the losses, Sevier County 59-54, a 5-point loss at Sevier County, and the other loss for Heritage was to Northview Academy in a Thanksgiving tournament at Heritage, 60-46 tonight.
Up next, our girls basketball senior admirals. We will start with Varsity Girls. This one admirals Coach Amy and Robert Mars. After aspiration to continue her basketball career at Lincoln Memorial University and study law. Her favorite basketball memories include playing in my law, including playing in college. Macy Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for your American Senior Admirals!
Mountaineers fell at home to Lenoir City 52-49. Some boys action coming up here in about 15 or 20 minutes. So we'll step aside at this point. Let's see. Actually, trying to remember now, I think we were getting to the girls' stats at the time that they started introducing the seniors. And so let me run down Farragut's offensive numbers from the Lady Admiral 75-61 victory. And so I had mentioned Macy Barnes is one of the three seniors. Her night with 21 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line, 2 3-pointers from Macy. Ace Strickland, 15 of 16 from the foul line, 1 3-pointer, as Strickland finished with a game-high 32 points. McCall Willis, 2 of 4 from the line, fouled out with 59 seconds to play. McCall scored 14, 9 of her 14 coming in the fourth quarter. Keely Rogers, 2 of 4 from the line. She finished with 6 points. And let's see, Ashlyn Sheridan, 0 of 3 from the line, finished with 2 points. So the Lady Admirals were 20 of 29 from the foul line, 69%. Again, Heritage was 13 of 25, 52%. Farragut had 3 3-pointers, 2 from Barnes, 1 from Strickland, and Heritage with 4 3-pointers, getting 2 apiece from Rebecca Gardner and Alexis Patty. Patty was Heritage's leading scorer with 18. Just to recap that one more time, Caitlin Berger chipped in 17. And for Farragut, it was Ace Strickland with 32, Macy Barnes with 21, and McCall Willis with 14, as the Lady Admirals improved to 5-0, 2-0 in district play with a 75-61 victory over Heritage. So the boys are on the floor. They're